Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back. Welcome to our subscribers, whether new or long term. I've noticed we've got a couple of new subscribers, so you're very welcome, as is everybody else. And if you're not yet a subscriber and you've enjoyed the video by the end of this project, please do hit that subscribe button and click the bell, and then you'll never miss another video. So for those that don't know, we're in the middle, or at the start really, of a project series from PAPERCRAFT Society box 49. It's been designed by the amazing Christina Griffiths. And these are a monthly subscription pack from Craft Stash. And I will add a link below to Craft Stash or PAPERCRAFT Society for anyone who might be interested. So we're going to be doing our second project today. We're going to make another greeting card, but this time we're going to make a 5x7. So I'm just going to slide that to one side. And if you were able to join me for yesterday's project, you'll realise we've started in a similar way to yesterday. I've used one of the papers. It's a 5x7 card with a 5x7 mat. That's the only measurement you're going to need, so don't worry about measurements. I will put it in the description box below. And I've started off by stamping the reindeer going across the sky. And I've used one of the other stamps this time, and I've used the Season's Greetings stamp, and I've stamped it in blue to coordinate. And I'm going to just very quickly take off the backing tape. I've used foam pads for this. And I'm not going to stick it at the top or the bottom this time. Like I did yesterday, I put it at the bottom. But this time, I am going to put it, more or less, across the middle. I'm not going to measure it. Because what we're going to do, I should have brought down, oh, that'll do. I was looking for a ball tool, which I should have brought down, oh, that'll do. Because what we're going to do, we're going to make what I'm going to call a snowfall card, but we'll get to that in a minute. Because the other thing I've used one of the larger stamps, and that is this beautiful rooftop. And before we put it on, I've used the coordinating die, which is this lovely snowfall or icicle. And on the back, I've got foam pads, and I've just cut them into little strips. I took one foam pad and cut it into about 3. And so what we're going to do, I've just suddenly realised you couldn't see that, so sorry about that, guys. So I have taken this die, this icicle die. On the back, I have put some foam pads on it. I've just taken one each time and cut it into about 2 or 3 strips because it's only a small area. And what we're going to do, before we attach that, we're going to line it up with the top of the icicle with the top of the roof. Carefully just have that coming down like that. And I'm just going to make sure that we cover the entire area. And I think that will do for now. So I'm going to bring my card back, and I've got some foam tape on this time, not foam pads, but foam tape. And I'm going to very quickly take the foam tape off, and we are going to pop this on the bottom of the card. I want the roof edge, or bottom edge, right on the bottom of the card. Now this will cause a bit of an overhang, which could, and probably will, prevent the card from standing up. So what we do in that case, turn it over on the back, and then any overhang you can see, take a pair of scissors, I'll hold it up to the camera, angle it in, and just cut it off. And we've got one on the other side, so angle it in like that and cut it off. And then we're not going to worry about the debris, we're just going to sweep it to one corner. If it falls on the floor, it'll stay on the floor. So now we have our card, our flying reindeer and Santa, our sentiment, and our snow-capped rooftop. So what we're going to do next, in fact it's the only bit to do, we are going to put the fallen snow. Now I've used a piece of the other pattern paper so that I can see what I'm doing, and I can see where my icicle or my snowflakes are, because I'm using a white sheet on my table. So if I put white snowflakes on a white piece of paper or a white background, I probably won't see them. So I've put them on a piece of pattern paper, and we're going to be using this in a future project. And that is the die, that little strip die, if you've got this box. It cuts individual snowflakes. And what we're going to do, I'm going to use my glue stick. Now this will dry clear, so you won't see it. It'll go on clear as well. So all I'm going to do, I'm not going to touch the reindeer. I'm just going to put the glue all over, because I'm not sure where I'm putting my snowflakes yet. So this is a good way of doing that, and it'll put that down as well. So put the glue everywhere. It'll dry clear, so you won't get any sticky film by the time it's finished. So I'm going to put my glue all over so that I don't miss any. So I'm going to use my ball tool to pick up my snowflakes, and we're just going to start sticking them down onto our card. So just stick it into the glue. You might need to give it a bit of a push. And if it doesn't come up, I'll give you a bit of a tip. If it doesn't come up, take your ball tool and just wipe it over the top part of your glue, just to get some glue on it. And then you'll have something sticky to pick up your embellishment with. So we're going to carry on doing that. I'm going to put one there just between those reindeer. So stick down. If the glue dries, which I think it probably has done, what you can do is simply go over it again. It won't make any difference and it won't do any harm. And then we just stick it down like that. So we're going to carry on doing that. I expect we're going to need to do that again. So just put some more glue on. Again, I'm going to wipe the end of my ball tool, just to get some glue on there to help it to stick. You can use a pickup tool if you want to, but I don't have one. I did have one at one time, but it seems to have disappeared. So that will also help you to stick your embellishments down. So just random, I'm not putting them in any particular pattern. I'm just putting them wherever I think they look good. Actually, I'm going to have that one a bit further down. So we make it up as we go along, as usual on this channel. So again, I'm just going to re-glue my ball tool. So that's my tip of the day. If you haven't got a ball tool, incidentally, you can use the end of a sewing needle or close a pair of scissors and use that. So there's lots of ways you can do this. And I'm going to put one more, and I've just got one more snowflake. And I'm just going to pick that up and put it, I think I'm going to put that right down there in that corner. And there we go, guys. There is our snowfall Christmas card. Don't ask me to say that again. So our snowfall card, I'm just going to pop that in a bit so that you can see it a bit better. Get everything else out the way so that you've got a clear view. And give the glue a minute to dry, but it will stand up really nicely. And you have a very pretty and very simple card. Now, when you come back next time, which will either be tomorrow or the day after, depending on how quickly I get organised, those of you who've got this box and who've already received your boxes, you might have noticed the discrepancy within the colour of the glitter card. In the box, in this fabulous box, we've got rose gold, but in the booklet that Christina made, it's got silver. But that doesn't matter. You can still make some beautiful coordinated ideas. So what we're going to do next time is we're going to use some of the rose gold glitter card, combine it with some of the stuff we'll probably have in our own stash, and we're going to make something festive and fun, but it'll still be coordinated, and it will still coordinate with this set, even though the glitter card is a different colour. So there you go, there's something to look forward to next time, I hope. And together we'll find out what I'm talking about and if it works. So in the meantime, take care everybody, have fun, hope you've enjoyed this. And until next time, as always, happy crafting. Bye bye for now.